You stupid little girl. Coming back to lose more money, huh?
Enough talk. Let's get started. This will be our final game. I'm betting my entire
Oh, a big talker, huh? This can't be! You lost to me 10 times in a...
It's true! Lady Bonajade has truly blessed me! Finally, my luck has turned for the better!
Got it.
Prepared a gift for you, Dorothy. Check this out.
Whoa! What a beautiful necklace! Is it made of... How did you know I love jewelry made of cymothane? It has the same purple hue as the necklace my dad gave my mom.
So... Well... Will you go out with me?
I will.
Really?
I never said yes before because I thought you had no idea what I liked. But this gift made me realize you were actually paying attention all along.
Wonderful. So, shall we go, Dorothy?
Yeah, let's...
Just like the gold.
Did you see that?
The gray-haired one outside.
Don't look around, just focus on your drink. Seriously, they look like a total lunatic.
Is that her?
Yeah, you heard right. We've got him. He's been hiding at the moment of Soul in Pinnaconny. using a fake identity. And he even posed. I've made a deal with the family. We'll leave the extradition. How'd I find him? Well, 22 years. Yeah. 22. I'm gonna hang up for now, partner.
All of their wishes actually did come true. But I just don't understand. How did she do it? And what does pawn really mean? I should go back and ask.
So you're back, Miss Samuel.
Yeah. I found those people. And it seems their wishes did come true after visiting the... But I'm not sure what you want me to see. They all seem to be living...
Not so fast. This step was just to show you that the Bonajade exchange is genuine. That I had the power to grant their wishes. And now, I'll tell you the price they paid. Del was from a wealthy family. He was head over heels for Dorothy and wanted to win her heart. So he made a deal with me. He put up his entire fortune in exchange for a gift that would impress Dorothy. It was a piece of cake for me, thanks to my IPC connections. However, Del will soon find himself evicted from the dreamscape because he can't afford his room. Whether he can bounce back from... Let's just hope that necklace will keep their relationship from crumbling. Then there's Stacy, a lady with a gambling addiction. She wanted some serious luck, but she had nothing to offer. So I took something else instead. I took away all her close relationships. From the moment she stepped out of the Bonajade exchange, every casino in the cosmos would remember her name. But her parents and siblings would sever ties with her, and it would be impossible for Stacy to make, and she will accrue a vast wealth due to her good luck, but she'll never be able to use it for the people who truly matter to her. As for Detective Walker, he spent 2 decades chasing down a wanted criminal for some heinous crime, but he never caught the guy. In his desperation, he offered his own memory system as collateral. In due time, his memories as a detective will be erased, and he will completely forget. Interesting, don't you think? I fulfill people's desires and grant them favors, and soon they come back to me. When people see others' desires get fulfilled, they develop their own desires. It seems like an endless cycle, but it does have a goal, and patience happens to be one of my greatest strengths. So now, do you understand what you must give up? AR 26710, a remnant of Glamoth's Iron Cavalry.
I'm not surprised.
You are much calmer than I expected. Entropy loss syndrome. Truly an unjust misfortune. The higher-ups in Glamoth implemented such a failsafe within the genes of their warriors, just to make sure the Republic's most powerful weapons. As for the price, those Iron Cavalries weren't exactly seen as regular, independent humans, so there wasn't really a price to be paid. However, you are different. You're now a Stellaron hunter, a living being named Firefly. Naturally, you want to continue your existence, but with the firmament front gone.
Are you suggesting that the IPC has a
Well, there might be a silver lining. That's all I can say for now.
I see. It's no wonder you said I can't provide anything of equal value. Because nothing I own holds any meaning. So, you're going to ask me to personally restrain my partners to ensure my own survival?
Unfortunately, that's not quite the case. Partners. A nice way to put it. Now I'm even more curious about the Stellaron Hunters. Each of you has your own identity and a special bond with each other. It's strong, and intimate, just as the 10 Stonehearts follow Diamond, you follow your own leader. I wonder what they are like, and if all Stellaron hunters are like you, traveling on the path of finality, but struggling against your destiny, attempting to move in the opposite direction. I really hope that one day, all of you will come and visit my pawn shop. I'll be waiting patiently for that day.
Can I see this as an invitation? From Diamond to the Stellaron hunters while keeping the IPC in the dark?
Consider it more of a personal offer from myself. It doesn't represent the IPC or the Strategic Investment Department.
The Stellaron hunters have interacted with the IPC, but not the 10 Stonehearts. Our paths have never... You know who I am. And you must know that my partner is keeping an eye on this room. If she wanted to, what drives you to take such a risk? And extend this invitation on behalf of Diamond?
Simply put, you and I are the same. However, unlike you Stellaron hunters or the Astral Express, we band together merely to obtain what we want. Each of us has our own past and destined ends, and on this journey, we have been invited by Diamond to join him. This journey could be either brief or long, as each of us carries a void in our hearts. So, Diamond made us a promise to divide the power of the Emanator of Preservation into 10 pieces and give each of us a cornerstone. Mortal flesh is fragile, yet my heart is unyielding like the monolith. For without this resolve, So, you understand? This pledge goes beyond a mere oath. It's our collateral in exchange for opportunities, wealth, survival, and a future. And whatever we gain from it will fortify the Stonehearts in return, allowing us to achieve the great cause of the preservation when the war among the eons eventually comes.
I understand.
Take your time, child. You don't need to give me an immediate answer. Like I said, patience is one of my greatest strengths.
If fate turns that page, our paths will cross again. It's a shame, though, that this pawn shop can't give me what I desire. My last attempt at...
Lady Bonajade?
Turns out, the meeting to decide the future of Penacony went much smoother than expected. With little debate. The Charmony Festival's opening ceremony is starting soon. I should head down and take a look. This airship has quite a few treasures, a bountiful harvest.
Remember, I can take you out with just one shot whenever I choose.
Oh, that'd be my honor. Don't worry, I hate cheating at the table.
You better.
Ah, look who's here. The great hero of the Astral Express. The most dazzling trailblazer in all...
Oh, you're here too. Long time no see, friend. This fella is also tracking down that son of a gun. What's that saying again? Let's set aside those under-the-table dealings for now, partner.
Oh, I agree. Now let's congratulate Miss Trailblazer.
No problem. You're punishing the wicked in a rap making entrance like that. Us Galaxy Rangers are making a comeback.
Well, my job was just to give the IPC an... While you were at Dreamflux Reef, we were actually close by. We wouldn't have been able to dig up so much dirty information without the help of the knowledgeable. But that emanator didn't pull any punches. My body couldn't hold out.
Forget it. I'm not one to beat around the bush.
The feud between the marketing development department and the strategic looks like...
Thank you. And I also hope you would...
I'll pass. But I do hope you...
Ah, yes. I remember you. Your performance at Herta's space station was... adequate, I suppose. No wonder that gambler likes you so much. Don't try to emulate that gambler's penchant for attempting to be... Very well. The Charmony Festival is about to commence soon. Take advantage of this... Saying such a thing merely indicates that you have not truly grasped. The principle of balancing work and relaxation is scientifically grounded, with the relevant proof process detailed on page 21 of the 31,467th issue of the academic... The executives of the IPC and the Guild say that we are strategic partners. Yet, from my perspective, I am invariably... From this perspective, Aventurine isn't what you'd call an ideal student. Yet, he's also not utterly obtuse. Alas, the boy... Then you'll excuse. I detest noise.
We meet again, my dear friend. Your journey of the beauty is even more elegant than... Unlock? An eloquent and picturesque... I have heard of your valiant deed in leading others to vanquish the omen of evil. Though the tale bears it. If an admirer of the beauty gets lost in it... Although Mr. Sunday did not cross paths with the path of beauty, his action... I'm ashamed to admit. Anna's dream was too realistic. I didn't pass the trial of beauty this time, spending too much time in self-reflection over my own hesitation. Yet I wish for Adrilla to remain my beacon. A banner. Thank you. Then may the beauty always be with you.
The festival hasn't started. Let's take a quick break.
Hi, we meet again.
Who's that?
It's really you! I knew I didn't get the wrong person. Yes, it's just I didn't get the chance to say hello. There's still some... 2 murder cases, a showdown with the IPC's ambassadors, the legacy of the Nameless, and a remnant of the Order who dreams of creating a paradise in place of the Eons. It's a good thing that you guys managed to overcome all those difficult problems. There will always be somewhere. After all, you guys are on the path of before joining the Stellaron Hunters. Elio told me that this journey will tell me how to live on. So, I'll pay extra attention to any leads that will let... Yes, initially I thought the answer might lie with the riddle of the Watchmaker. Do you know Miss Jade from the IPC strategic? She told me her price, but... I know. But what she wanted, of course I want to live on. But what fate owes me, I want it paid back, not passed on. No one else, speaking of which, actually, I feel that I still owe you a formal apology. Even the smallest of lies can turn into a betrayal. Really? Then it seems what Kafka taught me was correct. To me, hiding is much easier than being honest. Yet, I still want to try expressing my emotions.
It's that girl! Get moving! Arrest that criminal before the Charmony Festival's opening ceremony starts!
I can't believe they've chased me this far. Looks like we have to say our goodbyes. The script hasn't reached its end yet. We will meet again.
I hope she's okay. But if it's only those 2 hounds again, she'll probably be... I'll send a message later to check in on her. Let's go attend the charm.
What happened in Penacony?
Watch yourself.
Well, if it isn't my old friend. That's what I thought. I heard you guys pulled off a big stunt. Such a pity I could. Look how bustling this ship is. Not bad. Transform. Oh, I understand now. You're referring to event. Guess there is no harm telling you. The abilities of the 10 stone hearts as cornerstones are all different. Some, Now that I think about it, it was good that Branya got there when she didn't, Bellabog.
What services do you require?
Hey there, lively lady. Welcome to the Bonajade Exchange. What should I call you? Not a bad name. Just lacking in virtue. So, Miss Sunday, what do you wish for? And oh, this is your wish. Sounds simple enough. Very pragmatic. I wouldn't. To fulfill this wish, the thing I need is simple. Well, it's a two-legged animal with black fur, a round head, and long ears. It's omnivorous and is prone to mood swings. Bring its tail to me as collateral. May fate bring us together again, Miss Trailblazer.
Let's take a seat here. Everything is settled. But there's still some time left. Forget it. I've done enough walking around already. Looks like I don't have to worry about her.
It's Miss Robin! Hey, Miss Robin!
Hey, Miss Robin!
Over here, Miss Robin! Miss Robin!
Distinguished guests, fellow family members, ladies, gentlemen, and friends.
That's right. Unparalleled.
And now, the sweet dream is back on track. All thanks to the Trailblaze, of course. If it weren't for everyone on the Astral Express, we wouldn't be Abas. With unanimous consent from the 5 major lineages, Penacony's family, on behalf of all family members throughout the...
Oh, I wonder if it's gonna be a big one.
We will transfer ownership of the Radiant Feldspar to the Astral Express. A meager appreciation that we hope you will accept with grace. Let us gift our applause and cheers to these brave and dauntless Nameless.
Nameless! Nameless! Nameless!
And now, I propose a toast to harmony, to the Trailblaze, to the future of Penacony and the... Cheers! Cheers!
To make a decision like that. This little bird is no less capable than her brother.
All's well that ends well. Right. But have you forgotten someone, my gray-haired friend? I put a bomb on this ship. You have 10 minutes to find it. Better hurry.
When did this get shoved into my hands? There are still so many bombs. Now is not... All set. Let's start following the plan.
You finally arrived, oh great gray-haired little one. I'm the constable around these parts, and right now, I'm posing as a bomb. Satisfied? If not, you'll supply. 4, 1. Did I miss a number? Oh, so it is. No matters. I'm not even a real bomb. Was it surprising? Shocking? Horrifying?
At least I made some progress.
We meet again. Got yourself into a pickle? I'm more than happy to help. But unfortunately... Bob. It completely slipped my mind. I need your help, miss. You've had quite a few run-ins with Dr. Boone. The first case is the Soul Glad Factory arson case. The second case is the Blue Hour Arch. Those are all the details. I trust in your deduction. Correct answer! Seeing as you put in so much effort, I'll throw you a bone. The bomb's not here. This is only a plane head. But don't fret. I've also...
Not much time left.
Hello, human. We meet again. I'm currently on this luxury. Old acquaintance. I'm a heliobus. Originally, I forgot what happened. I've come to realize. Yes, me. Oh, speaking of, I hope you can find the.
You're here! Looks like she also sent you a message. Since you're here, I'll just keep it short. Just over half an hour.
22 seconds, 27 minutes.
The sweet dream has lost the protection of the Order. Apart from its creator, I fear no one knows. You mean the Watchmaker's guests? That's a pit. The Memo Keeper may be able to teleport the bomb to a deserted location. I don't know what grudges they have. Actually, there might... Do you still remember? The script said that I will I think this moment heralds. You may already know that I have no way of evoking dreams. I employ a Stellaron Hunter's spec. As long as I can bear the pain of the Memoria pressure, I'll be able to dive into the primal memory zone beyond. I will take this bomb into the depths of the dreamscape. As deep as possible, where... Don't worry. I believe that this Firefly armor will be enough to take me to where I need to go before the countdown ends. And maybe even make it back safely. At present, this is our best and most logical course of action. After all, a long story deserves a happy end. I have some words to share with you, though they were spoken to me by Miss Acheron. She said that the so-called, at the moment, there are so many things that seem impossible. But are they really never going to happen? Maybe it's just that the moment to disprove these impossibilities hasn't arrived yet. Whether it be a literal ending, suffering akin to death, or a harrowing deathscape. Before the appointed destination arrives, they are all the same. That when that moment arrives for us to make a choice, the answer to it is not destiny that shapes us, but the Astral Express and the Stellaron Hunters are like light and shadow. We walk on different paths, intertwined, moving forward and growing together. Maybe the end is predestined, but it is not today.
Since things are going too well, let's speed up the countdown.
Human life is short, just like fireflies to a flame. So if you have an answer in your heart, always remember, don't leave with any regrets. We have this right, don't we?
Since you care so much about other people's safety, why don't you go take a closer look?
You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams. We each came here with our own goals and realized them in unimaginable ways. Regardless if the result was a sweet illusion or a bitter reality. It was an answer we longed for, day and night. So, why do people choose to slumber? I think it's as you said. Because in the end, we will wake up from our dreams.
When I arrived, I happened to see a child holding it. He said the flowers were prepared by Aunt Jessie for the watchmaker and the war comrade he'd missed his whole... Mikhail would place 2 bunches of flowers here year after year. And after he left, your wishes will always be remembered by someone. Now, Penacony, as you hoped, has welcomed the dawn after a long, dark night. The path forward may not be a bed of roses, but at least people... Tiernan, you can go home now. While the Nameless are also preparing for the next stop of their voyage.
But before leaving, we still have one last thing to do.
Looks like you've also noticed that history fictionologist is nowhere to be found in Penacony, disappearing just as quietly as when he first showed up. I believe he must have come here at the end, to bid farewell to his nameless friends. Similarly, I'm sure you all have plenty you want to say to them. A fitting end to the tale of the departed. One could not ask for a better farewell. Go on. They're all here.
Honestly, when I heard the Nameless, those who trailblaze, doing good deeds but never seeking recognition, but it seems, in the land of the...
History may not remember the names of the dead, the first glimmer of light in the prolonged night, but because of this, people will remember. As long as something shines in the night sky, then when the first star falls.
Brooklyn Tiernan, Rosalina J. and Estella, we raise a toast to you, trailblazers of the Silver Rail. A toast to history that no longer remains silent. The passionate...
Looks like this is the last riddle that Mr. Gallagher left for us. In the end, we still failed to figure out his true identity, or if he was even a living person.
What should I say? I mean, this guy is definitely a history fictionologist, all right. I'm suddenly either way, at least our journey together in Penacony was real enough. Gallagher, we raise a toast to the festival's invitation. If we ever meet again, please don't talk in riddles.
Is the Astro Express ready to depart Penacony?
Apologies, Mr. Mika, that we are...
Oh, that's all right. You've all done so much for the Watchmaker.
What will the people of Dreamflux read?
Many will continue to live here. Those accustomed to being awake will mostly have a hard... Penacony's nights are long.
Mika and residents of Dream, to your tenacity throughout time.
In the end, this trailblazing expedition started from the moment you and a bellboy ran into each other. After going just like a clock's hands that turn round and round, the start and end, there shouldn't be much left to say. This entire, and then, a newbie. Mikhail Char legwork to Penacony's past, present, future.
With that, our duty is
The trailblaze can illuminate the way. But
I still feel that Mr. Mikhail must have really wanted to
What's on your mind, March?
Just a strange feeling. I had it a few stops ago.
Why not talk about it? Maybe everyone's thinking the same thing.
I can't help but think that whether it's Mr. Mikhail, Mr. Tiernan, they were also young once. Stumbling and bumbling around just like us. Getting into scraps and mischief. But those things are all in the past. I know. But the thing that I can't get out of my mind is the... It'll be easier to understand if I use an analogy. Like when you're reading a book. If one of its characters keeps running into obstacles and experiences an ending full of regrets, we're bound to feel a bit mixed about it, right? Because we've seen every nook and cranny of their life, so even if there are parts of it that aren't really realistic, but what if when Mr. Mikhail sat in this chair, waiting for the Astral Express to arrive every day, what was he thinking? And if, at the end of his life, he could still... Then, what is this regret we feel?
I think each and every one of us is certain the universe is vast, and our lives are but specks. The trail, but it is in this minuscule distance that paths cross and countless worlds connect. The universe may not remember every person who leaves a tie along the silver rail, but we will. As long as we remember, their stories will never end. And what Mr. Mikhail has left for us is his answer to this very question. It may not be perfect, but it left a smile, and its meaning will be interpreted by those who come after.
It's not the answer that's important.
This is what trailblazing is.
Sure. I'm really sorry for bringing down the vibe. Quick, Don Hung,
It's never a bad thing to reflect. One day...
But before that, we still have a long way...
So the most important thing right now is to tell the conductor what we saw in Penacony. Then prepare ourselves for our next...
I should get back to the Express. Or maybe I could say my final goodbye to Akar...
I should get back to the Express. Or
If we ever meet again,
Do you still remember when we first arrived in Penacony? Who would have thought our paths would cross? Come to think of it, simply put, I'm a self-annihilator who was cursed by the... in order to fight against the cruel end. In there lurks a secret called Device 9. The ocean of stars is vast, but the trailblazing expedition ahead is all... In that case, I must because of the self-annihilator's curse, my memories... That's right. What matters more is not who I am, but what we have done to... Because of the self-annihilation. What do you mean? It's improbable that you've crossed paths with my past self. I see. You've... Long ago, I too was like you. Unfortunately, we didn't achieve... In this universe, there exist countless worlds that are similar yet different. I too have wandered alone, encountering acquaintances on strange worlds, seeing their... In your opinion, what does this déjà vu mean? Attachment, desire, longing. I believe it's not something external, but something that perhaps it's a source of warmth and happiness. Or maybe it brings pain and sorrow. Each time we reminisce on our past, we always seem to notice a tiny... That is a summary of our lives. Encapsulating every... Within them, we glimpse our own essence. Just like everyone in this story. Hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation, even if the ending has been but before that. And because of this is the meaning of all those things. It will still bloom at the end of the nihility.
Misery and bliss, the same no matter where you go. Misery and bliss, the same no matter where you go.
Cheer up!
There. Chin up, Pom-Pom. Don't be sad.
Wow. Your method of consolation is truly unsophisticated.
Still better than just standing there like a scarecrow. How could you say that? Don't be so mean. And while you're here, why don't you help me comfort Pom-Pom? We told Pom-Pom all about our adventure, and they suddenly started crying. I've never seen a doctor never cries. Pom-Pom is never sad. Pom-Pom is just angry. Yeah, angry. No matter where the express stops, you lot always manage to cause chaos. My well-thought-out timetable completely ignored. If you carry on like this, the express is gonna run out of fuel. That's right. Pom-Pom is just angry. It's not because of Misha, Tiernan, Rosalina, and the rest.
It's okay. Oh, Pom-Pom, just let it all out. Everyone, could you all take a break in the next car? Don't worry. I'll stay here with Pom-Pom.
But...
Let's go, March.
It's okay. Oh, Pom-Pom, just let it all out.
never expected Pom Pom would be so distraught.
Those three nameless must have meant a lot to Pom Pom.
No one knows exactly when Pom Pom boarded the Express, but one can surmise that their journey has been filled with many hellos and goodbyes. Probably more than we can imagine. The fact that they're crying so hard is probably a good sign. It proves that Pom Pom's emotions haven't become dulled by the grind of time. They still deeply cherish every nameless who has boarded the Express and value every journey shared with them. Leave it to Himiko. When it comes to comforting, there's no one better on the Express. Well, they were a little emotional at the time, but I'm afraid that's not out of the question. Since you joined us, the Express has stayed longer than anticipated at every stop along the way. And to ensure that everyone always makes it back on board, Pom Pom has had no choice but to delay the warp jump schedule.
I see. No wonder I can regularly hear Pom Pom pacing anxiously up and down the corridor.
Turns out Pom Pom's been silently putting in a lot of work for us. Wow.
Different from typical vehicles, the Astral Express converts every trailblaze into the energy it needs to run. Ideally, as long as trailblazing expeditions continue without interruption, the Express will receive a constant flow of energy. But because of our previous encounters, fuel is being used up much faster than expected. We can probably only pull off 2 more warp jumps.
Only 2 more? Isn't that super risky? Oh, I don't want to become an ice cube floating around in space again. When you put it like that, doesn't actually sound too bad. But I don't even want to become an adorable ice cube floating around in space again.
Which also means that we must prudently consider our next destination.
Yes, I've already checked the astral charts. The 2 nearest worlds to us are the oceanic planet of Lushaka and the agate world. As for which one we're headed to, that still requires a vote.
Or perhaps you might consider a suggestion. Everyone, we meet again.
It's you! Why were you just in my room?
It's a very cute room, Miss March. Just like you.
Memo Keeper, let's put aside how you managed to sneak past everyone and board the Express for now. You mentioned a suggestion.
I accidentally overheard how the Express obtains fuel. I just wanted to chat with everyone to see if we could work together, but...
Please speak candidly. Depending on what you say, we could very well ask you to disembark.
Ah, the Permanence's descendant. What a charming little dragon. But I digress. If the Astral Express, have you all considered this? Perhaps your destination could be a world should you be able to lay down a new stretch of silver rail.
Trailblazing to a world that even Akivili has never been to? Is that possible?
Continue, Memo Keeper. This destination of which you speak, what?
A world that many across the universe don't even know exists. A world hidden away from outside observation. Its present a world fettered by 3 paths. Its destiny hanging in the balance. The eternal land, Amphorius.
I hope I'm not too late, child.
I wasn't expecting it to be you.
Don't you know how many sentry posts the family has built? And how hard it is to get you out of here?
Looks like my time's up.
What do you mean? What time?
Negotiation, interrogation, or death. The dance is done. Why bother with the
Despite your fall from grace, you...
Do not insult my pride.
Oh, of course not. I merely came to fulfill your younger sister's...
Robin?
To build a true haven where everyone can attain peace. If I told you there was still a chance to realize... I recognize the gravity. Go now. You are free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their land.
I will not.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet a word of advice for you before we part ways. Life is too short to miss out on golden.
You're finally here! We've been waiting for so long!
It's only been 5
Since everyone's here, let's get down to the Astral Express. Just received an invitation.
Hang on. Why am I getting a sense of deja vu? Even the planet of festivities can't possibly hold a festival every day.
Don't worry. The Express received a normal invitation this time. It's from Penacony's
The university plans to hold an academic conference on the topic of trailblazing in the moment of soul. The Astral Express has been invited as guests to the conference.
An academic conference? You mean we'll have to sit in an auditorium and spend several system hours talking about a few—
Don't worry, you can leave such boring events to the grown-ups. I will attend the conference with If you're interested, you can enter the university as guest students.
Well, it happens to be the start of the academic term, and Paperfold University is prepared. Why don't you youngsters join the new student?
Do we have to study? That's great! A young, cute girl full of energy living her best life.
I hear that Paperfold University is well known throughout the universe as a...
That's a really practical way of looking at it.
Sorry to disappoint, but Paperfold University doesn't issue certificates to guest students.
Looks like everyone can't wait. Let's go ahead with that plan then. I will submit the admission documents to Paperfold University.
As the top university in Penacony, the strict examinations, and because of this, I hear that the...
Electives? Oh, heck. Aw, is someone having a... never mind.
Campus.
Now that you mention...
Oh, no.
What is that?
Oh, no.
We've arrived! Why do you always fall asleep when we're warping? I couldn't even... What do you mean, ruckus? I was really gentle when trying to wake...
All right. Let's go check in.
Himeko and Mr. Yang still have to participate in social networking. Being an adult sure is hard.
Welcome to the Reverie, distinguished shareholders.
Oh! I almost forgot that we're Penacony shareholders.
Upon hearing the news that you were returning to Penacony, the hotel prepared 6 platinum guest rooms for your stay. They are ready for you.
6?
That's right. Besides the 3 of you, Miss Himeko and Mr. Yang, Pom Pom had already checked in 3 days ago.
Pom Pom? What are you talking about?
I see. We thank the family for their gracious hospitality. Please help us with the check-in.
Of course. Your Dreamscape passes have been activated. I hope that you have another enjoyable stay.
We didn't have an enjoyable stay the last time, though.
Apologies for interrupting you earlier.
Don Hung, do you know something that we don't? Why did the front desk mention that Pom Pom is staying at the hotel too?
If my guess is correct, it's probably Boot Hill checking in under Pom Pom's name. Yes. When we worked together in Penacony the last time, he used Pom Pom's identity then, too. He's the only one I can think of who would do that.
Boot Hill? What is he doing here?
I don't know. Galaxy Rangers always work alone, but I don't think Boot Hill will do anything that is, detrimental to the... Since Pom Pom checked in 3 days ago, we can probably find...
Let's get going then.